Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Cooking with Chef Puck. We bring you the good stuff. Today is March 4th, 2024. It's a Monday. Tomorrow is my wife's birthday, March 5th. All right. So what we got going on here? We're gonna be making Japanese clear water soup. Very simple, very healthy recipe. All right. So let me give you a rundown what I have here. I have basically a large onion, quartered. And you can see how these pieces are. This is the way you want them to be. I got 4 carrots, about 1-inch pieces. 1-inch pieces. I also, same thing, I got some celery. I got 4 celery sticks. 1-inch pieces, as you can see. And I got my my garlic, 6 cloves of garlic. All right, chopped, not chopped, sliced thinly. All right, I got one more to do, I just found it. All right, and I also got my ginger. It's about a 2-inch piece of ginger, but cut thinly. All right. Ginger will last a long time in a bag in the freezer. All right. And I also got scallions. Scallions are for garnish at the end. And 1 cup of water. And I got baby Bella sliced mushrooms. But I'm going to slice these a little bit thinner than they are. Okay. That's for garnish too at the end, and oil. So, without further ado, let me get this last garlic sliced up, and stay tuned. All right, I got my little portable stove set up here. Okay, it's induction. I have to use an induction pot here, but she works out really nice. This thing gets hot real quick. So what I'm gonna do now, all right, this is a very quick process. All right, I'm gonna add some oil. All right, and when I add my oil, I'm gonna start adding my onions. I'm gonna add all my aromatics except the garlic. Garlic is last. All right. So let me get all my onions in. All right, I just want to saute them up until they get translucent and soft, a little bit soft. I want to get my carrots in. Everything goes into the pot except the garlic and the scallions. All right. And now for the celery. See, it's already started already, so I gotta get the mixing really soon. And my ginger. All right, got it all in the pot. Might have to add a little whoop. Popped out of there. All right, add a little bit more oil in here. All right. Already smells good. Yeah, these induction cooktops are wonderful because they heat up real quick. But you have to have the right pot for it. You just can't use any pot. Now, with this all said being done here, all right, it's clear water soup. All right, Japanese clear water soup. So, at the end of the day, when I'm done with this here, I'm going to strain all the vegetables off. But that's why I left them in this size here, because you can eat these alone. Or you can make a vegetable stock out of it. If you want to grind them up, blend them up, and save it for later on. Oh, it just smells so delicious. I got my stock here. I got my water. Everything's coming together. Remember, yeah, all this is going to be strained off. I mean, you can triple up this recipe. It's a very, to me, it's an elegant soup. You don't eat a lot of it. You would serve it like before your entree, your main entree. I mean, you can do it that way, your main dinner. You know. So I'm gonna get this all nice and soft, all the vegetables nice and soft before we move on. So stay tuned, please. Okay, the last ingredient that's gonna go in, the garlic. Oh yeah, baby. All right, I'm not trying to burn the garlic. All right. Uh-oh, I'm losing everything. Looking for my man now. He can get that piece. When he comes back. See, now you can start to smell the fragrance of the garlic. It smells delicious, by the way. All right. Well, this is almost, basically, this is 50%, done, the recipe itself. I mean, the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to add the chicken broth and the water. And I'm gonna bring it to a boil. All right. Like I said, this conduction equipment works beautifully. You know, I can't stand electric stove. Fire is great. It's wonderful. Fire is the best way to go. You can regulate the heat and everything else. But this thing is pretty cool. All right, as you can see, the veggies are basically, the onions are getting cooked down. All right. Give it a few more moments. And I'm going to add the chicken stock to it. All right. I think she's about ready for the stock now. All right, now it's time to add the stock. I'm going to add the stock. I'm going to add 1 cup of water. And I'm going to turn it all the way up. And let this baby come to a boil. Scrape the bottom, get all that goodness. All right. All that goodness off the bottom. Because once again, this is going to be strained. All right. So, let this come up to a boil. And stay tuned. All right, as you can see, this Japanese clear water soup has come to a boil now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna let this simmer. I'm gonna turn the heat down and let it simmer for approximately 2 hours. All right, so let it do what it's gotta do. As you see, the temperature has dropped now. All right, so I'm just gonna cover it and just let it do its magic. All right, so I'll be back shortly, so stay tuned. But I just want to give you a shout out. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. I would really appreciate it, you know, with you guys. And I'm happy that somebody does watch my videos. I would like to get more subscribers. I would like to get at least 1,000 subscribers. All right, so I would really appreciate, you know, you guys, and I really do appreciate you guys for, you know, for watching my videos. So I'll be back as soon in 2 hours, basically, and we'll move on. So stay tuned. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Okay, it's not yet 2 hours. I still got about an hour to go with the simmering of this Japanese clear water soup. But I am changing the recipe slightly. Instead of using 6 cups of chicken broth, I'm going to be using 3 containers of 32-ounce chicken broth. All right, this is reduced sodium. All right, because I do want some soup left over. All right, so I'm going to add this last container. All right, and I'm definitely bring it back up to a boil. Okay. And I'm going to add 1 more cup of water. Alright, so bear with me for 1 second. And I'm going to get 1 more cup of water. Because I'm using filtered water here. Run pretty slow in the refrigerator. But water here is hard. So I might put tap water. Does make the food taste a little, it just doesn't taste good. And 1 more cup of water. So that's going to be 3 containers of chicken broth. They're 32-ounce containers. Let me see, they're 32-ounce containers. All right, 3 of these. And 2 cups of water. All right. Bring this back to a boil. Well, let me get a little stir here. All right, I'm gonna bring this back to a boil, and I'll see y'all guys in about 1 hour. All right, this Japanese clear water soup has been simmering for about 2 hours. Okay, now it's time to shut this baby off. Shut it off. All right, let me get a little mix here. Now the only ingredient that I'm going to put in this here is a little salt, all right? Just a little salt. All right, so let me get my strainer and stay tuned. Okay, what I did here is that I'm gonna be using a double strainer. Big, then real thin. Because I don't want nothing to get through, I just want the liquid. All right, so let me get to, let me see if I can find the other one. There we go. Oh. All right. There's the pot holder. Now, there we go. Take your time when you're pouring it in, no rush. Now, what I'm gonna do with this veggies, I have an idea. All right, very easy. I am going to puree this and then add some more stock to it. And then I'm gonna put them in some molds. I have some molds here. I have molds. And I'm gonna put it in these molds here, and I'm gonna freeze them. So if I'm gonna make another soup, I can actually just use the cube for the base. All right, so something I just thought of. All right, I want to make sure I get all my little bits out. Gotta get everything out. Everything comes out. Get this in the sink. Don't need it no more. All right. See, that other little bits I captured. So then there's gonna be some more drips, and we'll set that to the side there. All right. So, yes, indeed. Clear water, Japanese clear water soup. That's it. Now, what I need to do, let me turn this water off. What I need to do, I have a slight little bowl. I have my spoon here, and now I'm going to need a little salt. Now you can add salt, pepper to it if you want. You don't need no garlic because garlic is already in there. So I'm going to give it a little taste. Oh, that is so good, just like that. But I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of salt. About 2 pinches of salt. Just give it a nice, good mix. This is good. This is real good. I like this. But you know, you can, whatever you like to do, make it your own, like I always say. Give it another taste here. Oh, that's it with the salt. Don't need no more. 2 pinches of salt. All right. Now, I really don't have the proper bowls for this. I'm not going to put no pepper in. Don't need no pepper. Okay. So what I'm going to do with this here, I need a ladle. Ladle. I got my ladle. And this is how it's done. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And let me move this out of the way. A little wipe up here. All right, I'm gonna bring the camera down for y'all folks, good folks. All right. And now, how to dress it up. Take a piece of your, I mean, you can put as many as you want in here. I'm gonna put a couple of mushrooms in here. Look at that big one. And then, top it off with some scallions. And here you are, ladies and gentlemen. This is Japanese clear water soup. This is very delicious. Very healthy for you. You can't go wrong with this, all right? Try this recipe. Guarantee you will like it, and you'll continue to make it. Like I tell everybody, I'm not gonna say it tastes good, because if I'm not gonna eat it, I'm not gonna cook it. I'm not gonna cook it. If it tastes bad, I wouldn't even show the video, but this is very delicious here. And like I said, very healthy. All right, it doesn't take too long to cook, but I try to tell people, you know, cooking is fun. Try it, you know. All right, don't be scared. At first you are scared, then you'll start learning. Everybody has a starting point. So once again, give me thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. And I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to get that 1,000 subscribers. All right, and so I can continue cooking these delicious meals, and it seems like I am going to be cooking more healthier now. All right, so without further ado, you guys have a wonderful Monday, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.